Hey curl friends, and welcome back to Coconuts, home of the Long Hair Society. Over here, we believe that long hair is your destiny and big hair is your birthright. So if you want some long hair, make sure you subscribe because I'm going to show you how to get it using protective styles. So today I will be removing a protective style. I put this protective style in her hair about 3 months ago, and it is time, honey. Good thing she got some great extensions so she can reuse these extensions. So I'm going to show you how to carefully remove a protective style and how to treat your hair and let it breathe between your next protective style. What you're looking at is a hair net. I did sew this on her hair before I did her hair extensions, and that was to build an anchor to make it more strength as I sewn hair extensions on. And what's going on right now is we got hair growth. Now, this client was going through it. She was scared that she was losing her hair to alopecia and that her hair wouldn't grow back. And honey, do you see the sprouting? Do you see the peach fuzz? I know you see it. Hold on, let me bring it a little closer so you can see it. Do you see that? Like, I know you see it. I know you see it. It was shiny. It was bald. I was telling her that you can get your hair back, but she was scared that it was permanent. But we're going to get into that a little later. But for now, I'm going to be using the Main Magic Elixir. I add this to my water because I need the hydration to thoroughly saturate the hair and make it easy when I add the Main Magic Growth Sauce to remove her braids. This is going to help her retain so much length that she has grown in the last 3 months. You never want to handle natural hair in a dry state. Trust me, your natural hair is so fragile that it will snap if it's too dry. So you're going to want to make sure it's thoroughly saturated. Make sure you use tons of water, but not just any water. You see me add a couple drops of a herbal remedy to my water that's going to instantly condition the water and soften the water, because we can't just put hard water on our hair. That's not going to work. Then you see me use the Main Magic Growth Sauce, which is a natural detangler, and it's going to help the slip go through. Even though it's been 3 months with this protective style, I'm not there with her every minute of the day. I don't know if she's really maintaining her hair by spraying her hair daily, by oiling her hair, by washing her hair often. So I have to assume that her hair has been dry the entire time, and I have to be very, very careful. I have to use a ton of water. I have to make sure the hair is thoroughly saturated with the growth sauce to make sure I have enough slip so I am not popping her hair, breaking her hair at all. I'm using the tail of the comb because you never want to comb through natural hair, especially if it's been tied up in a protective style as long as hers has. This is a process where you do not want to rush through. You want to really take your time. Make sure you're not skipping any of these steps. Make sure you are using the tail of the comb to gently remove and unravel the braid pattern. Okay, so if you do this, you'll be able to retain the length because your hair is constantly growing. But if you are doing protective style after protective style and you are not seeing any dramatic change in length, it's because you are not retaining length. And the number one reason why you're not retaining length is because you're either combing your hair too much while detangling and you're removing your protective styles wrong. Okay, so I removed all the braids safely, and now it's time for me to actually finger detangle and separate. You can get a clearer picture of the hair loss that she suffered from and how we are on this journey. You can see the little sprouting going on. You see the little hairs. It's no longer this big bald spot. So her spots are growing in, and I'm very just happy for her journey because it can be so stressful when you're losing your hair. It can be so scary because you don't know if you're going to get it back. You don't know why. And that's why I highly suggest you watch my last video on stress, because sometimes we stress the body out to the point, well, we don't do it intentionally, but life be lifing. And we get so stressed out that our hair suffers. And sometimes it can be our health, and it can be having a baby. It can just be your body going through the motions. And the thing with the body is so magical that if your body needs healing, it's going to rob the storage of your nutrients from your hair, your nails, and things you don't need to send that extra support, that extra aminos, extra vitamins and minerals to that specific part in your body that is suffering. So that's something magical that your body does. If that's happening to you with your health, make sure you just get on top of extra vitamins, extra proteins, extra aminos, just to replenish your body so it doesn't have to take from your hair, it doesn't have to take from your skin and your nails to provide all those nutrients to whatever you're suffering from. So as you see, I used the main magic growth sauce. I still sprayed the hair thoroughly, and I used those in combination to make sure I'm able to finger detangle, removing only naturally shed hair. Her hair has already been through enough, so I can't just be tearing out her hair right now. She's trying to get it back. So I'm going to be using a natural gentle color on. I really like this color brand. I got it from Sally's. They are not sponsoring this video. Soon they will, though. I'm going to speak it into existence. Soon they going to see. So I use this. She wanted her to cover her grays, and I'm going to put this on her hair. It's a very great natural-ish color. It's the best I've used, and it really helps. So after washing her hair, it's time to load it up, baby. Okay? This part I do not play with, okay? I need thick oils that's going to hold in a lot of moisture, okay? So I grabbed the magic growth oil because that's what she needs. She needs some magic growth right now. She needs a thick oil that's going to really deliver, okay? So I'm going to put that all over her hair and lock in that moisture. And remember, moisture only comes from water. So I need to lock that water in. Then I need to top it off with a leave-in conditioner. I need her hair soft, okay? I need to make sure these thick oils are keeping in the moisture on her hair for as long as possible. The thicker the oils, the thicker the butters, the longer the moisture is going to sit on your hair. And we need this moisture up in there a couple days well, okay? So now that I put those two oils in there, it's easier for me to just get through her hair, create parting, create sectioning, and just start to, again, finger detangle. Now imagine if you used the comb before and after. You would have taken out so much unnecessary hair, okay? That's why it's good to just use your fingers if you can. If you are not doing a blowout look, if you are not doing some type of silk press, just use your fingers and it'll detangle. Trust me, I have done hundreds, literally hundreds of heads where I just use detangling of my fingers. And I've done some real kinky, curly, nappy hair, okay? And I'm telling you, the fingers will do the trick and it will bring out those beautiful curls. It'll just work. Your hair will be moisturized. You can never fully detangle natural hair. Our hair just likes to hug. It likes to tangle up. That's what it does. So you can't get a headache of trying to detangle your hair with combs. You're literally just going to give yourself a headache by tearing out your hair. So I'm going to speed this up real quick, and I'm going to do a nice protective style to let her hair breathe while she decides what protective style she wants to do. Because she is growing her hair back, we have to be very gentle in choosing protective styles. We can't just go back to back to back with protective styles. I mean, you can, but we're just going to go with some twists for now, just to let her hair just, you know, get some oxygen, get some sun, just get some tension-free relief real quick, okay? Because it's doing so good. So as you can see, I loaded it up, honey. I know you see that, not grease, but them oils and that butter coming through, okay? So this is a very juicy hairstyle. I'm giving her just some twists. The parting doesn't look neat, and that's on purpose because she does have some spots. I have to kind of do some type of diamond parting, not make it too neat because we ain't trying to have everybody up in her business. You see what I'm saying? So I braid the root about a 1 inch, and then I twisted down, and then I did the entire head like this, and it was just so free, and her hair loved it. It was just feeling so soft, so juicy. And as you can see, you cannot find that bald spot because parting is key. Now I'm going to put some Main Magic Growth drops. Listen, if you are suffering from any kind of bald spots, alopecia, if you're trying to grow your hair back, get a steamer and get my whole line from coconuts.com. It's really going to change the game for you, and you will get your hair back. Make sure you're subscribed for